Pisces. So, oh my god. I'm sorry about the dog in the backyard. I mean, in the background, but that motherfucker just ain't shutting up. And I'm gonna do this reading, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, first up, Pisces. Wow, as soon as I started getting ready to do your reading, everything just started going wrong, and I feel myself really wanting to rage. Like, it's pissing me off. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The first cards we have out for you is White Gold Dragon from Lyra. So, you know, I'm saying that because I feel like there's something really pissing you off, not gonna lie. Connects you to the highest Christ light. Develop your casual chakra. Bathe in 9th dimensional light. With Sunshine Yellow Dragon. Helps you to help animals. Serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. Well, that's probably supposed to be some sort of message, because this dog is driving me crazy. Like, it won't shut the fuck up, and it's really pissing me off. Plus, the beginning of your reading, actually, we literally just had my grandma's dog Scarlet knock the camera off the second I started filming. So, okay, Pisces, there's some serious stuff with animals coming up. Let's explore that. I feel like, oh look, at the bottom of the deck we have Orange Dragon, brings soul families and communities together. So you guys are really connected to animals. It makes sense, you guys are on the axis of Virgo. Virgo rules pets and things. So the end of May feels like you are really connecting deeply with your pets, with your animals again. We have the 9 of Cups and we have the 6 of Wands in reverse with the 4 of Wands. Okay, so, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the 8 of Wands in reverse as well. So, okay, Pisces, it really feels like you are like really in two worlds. It feels like you're in literally two worlds at the moment, because there's half of you that knows that everything's actually working out really, really well at the moment. Like, things feel amazing. The end of May feels like really, really positive. But it also feels like there's this frustration, like there's something, like not everything's perfect, of course, but because nothing ever is, but like it just feels like things aren't exactly as you want them to be. There's definitely still some little niggles, there's definitely still some little things that are quite bothering you. Feels like distractions, like you're trying to focus on something, you're trying to actually just do something, and it feels like everything is just going on all around you, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when it's like, give me the image of someone literally sitting down at a computer to like write a book, and then all of a sudden the phone rings, and then there's the doorbell rings, and then it's like, you know, the kids come home, and it's like, oh my god, I've sat down to like do this big thing and I haven't got a single bit of it done, because it just feels like chaos. Chaos is kind of the word. So the thing is, in the midst of chaos, I feel like things are working out really, really well. It's almost like maybe because things feel so like hectic, I feel like moving into June, you guys are just like really motivated. It feels like this 6 of Wands is actually giving me like motivation to find what feels successful to you, because I feel like with all the little niggly things that are getting to you at the moment, and a lot of you guys, it's with where you're living, it's where your home is, it's where you're feeling rooted and grounded. You know, May's gonna kind of have you being like, okay, I know what I need differently now. I know what I need to change. You can probably, all you can hear now is the dogs going through the garden. So dogs are really coming up. Pets are really, really coming up for you guys. Sunshine Yellow Dragon. I feel like some of you guys are needing to like move somewhere that feels like you can connect with animals a lot more. Some of you guys really need to just be spending more time with animals, because animals are going to bring you really close back home to yourself. Animals are really going to inspire you. I'm feeling like some of you guys really need to go to a sound healing, or just to do something a little bit out of the box, a little bit different than you would normally do. I'm just seeing all these bowls as like Tibetan singing bowls. So for some of you guys, like, you know, it's the end of May is going to have you guys like really feeling I think motivated to like change things up and to change your life up, because I feel like things have been frustrating. That's why this highest Christ light is out, because it's connecting you with the truth of what you actually want, with the truth of what your intention really is. Saturn is now in your sign, Pisces, so it's time to get real. It's time to get your act together. I'm saying this as a Pisces sun conjunct Saturn. It's time to like really root the foundations in to become, yeah, satisfied. Literally, to find satisfaction in your everyday life. What's disappointed is the opposite energy. I feel like you've had enough of disappointments. I feel like disappointment is out the window. Like, we've had enough of that. It's time to find joy again. It's time to find light. Saturn's really going to be having you cleansing and clearing what just is no longer necessary, what you don't need to hold on to anymore. Encourage, you look, the opposite energy of this is frustrated, and that's exactly how I was feeling building up and getting into your energy. But now things are feeling, look, the dog stopped barking, now we just have my little friends behind me making noise, but that's all right. You know, this is not letting the frustration overwhelm you. Encourage. Some of you guys are really just going to be feeling so connected to, I think, just like a sense of wonder again. I think what's been missing is like that, you've been disconnected from your inner child, I feel like, Pisces. It feels like there's like a seriousness that crept in, and the funny thing is, like, having Saturn in your sign, I feel like it's almost activating you in like the opposite way. Like, it's like, instead of feeling really like harsh and like, yeah, I need to get everything like in order and be strict, it kind of feels more like, well, how can I actually nurture my inner child and create a life that feels like disciplined but devotional? That's what I'm feeling, like disciplined and devotional. I feel like discipline and devotion are your words for the month. They might even be in the title, because that's really what it feels like for you guys. It's like you guys are really just being so encouraged by spirit to really connect with your inner child. For some of you guys, it's like connecting with your actual physical children, but just like having more fun and playing. For some of you, you have already manifested the house that you want to move into. You've already manifested the place that you want to live. If it's not physically there, it's vibrationally here, and it's about to become physical. Like, I think maybe June. Ooh, we have impulsive coming out and cautious in reverse. Okay, so I think some of you guys have wanted to make like really quick decisions, because this energy, this frustration has been making you want to just like leap, just get out, just like do something, make a big decision. And a lot of you guys, I feel like it has to do with your home. With this Four of Wands, like, it's just, to me, it's always the home. It's always where you feel safe, stable, celebrated, supported, healthy, happy, high vibe. With this impulsive coming out, it kind of feels, and with this Eight of Wands in reverse as well, it kind of feels as though the energy has been a little bit not sure where to go. It's kind of like maybe for a little while we've been making decisions that have been kind of like in the moment, just like, let's just go do this, and without much heart, without much thought, without much truth behind it. I'm really feeling you being called into connecting with your inner child again, because your inner child really is soothed and connected to animals. Yeah, we have fearful coming out and agitated. So agitated is definitely a word for you, because literally the moment I got into your energy, I just got so frustrated. Everything just kept like getting in the way of what I wanted to do. So I'm feeling like there's a fear that things aren't going to work out. There's a fear that you're not going to be able to find a certain solid foundation, that you're not going to find what your success is, what works for you. I want to just emphasize how amazing and positive these three cards are, how much I love this combination, because it really truly feels as though someone's finally just going to reach for what feels like home to them, what feels really truly right to them, because this agitation has been a teacher, it's been a lesson, it's been telling you what isn't working. Serene is the opposite energy of this agitation, so what we're searching for is that serenity in letting go and finding peace with where we're truly being called to. A lot of you guys, it's like you're spending there's too much noise, and you're really just needing to revert back to quietude, back to nature. It's like a simplicity. You guys, you Pisces, you are connected to the universe, to the infinite, like no one else, you know. Pisces is literally like unlimited. There is no limit to it. It's indescribable in some ways, you know. And Pisces is compassion. It's connected to the animal realm. That's why the opposite of Pisces is Virgo, and Virgo rules animals, because animals are infinite, limitless compassion. They follow their inner compass, you know. They don't let anybody, well, I mean, animals do let people tell them what to do, but you know, they're pure. It's a pure energy. So Virgo and Pisces is purity, and essentially you being here, serving animals, taking care of animals, nourishing animals, being around animals, really brings you back home to the child within you, and that allows you to calm down, to be able to find peace, to be able to be brave in moving forward. Because I feel like there's just like this real need to go for what you want, to trust the process, and to not let your anxiety get in the way. I feel like this is a bit of a lack mentality in some ways. because we have the Four of Pentacles coming out, and we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So I feel like there's just been a lot of going back and forth in the mind, just constantly like thinking of scenarios and situations that could potentially happen and bringing up fear. It feels like how I said, it feels like you're in two worlds. Like there's a part of you that's really confident and excited and ready to move forward and seeing the light and everything, and there's also a part of you that is definitely afraid, a part of you that's still really anxious, and that, you know, this kind of feels like maybe like, you know, you're all right in the day and then throughout the night you wake up a lot and like have some really weird thoughts, or, you know, nightmares and things like that. That's what it's giving me. This is really needing to cleanse your energy with this Queen of Wands. I'm feeling like cleanse and protect your energy every single night before you go to bed, Pisces. I want you to be aware of just how spiritually and psychically open you are. Highest Christ light. You are the highest Christ light, and that's why you're being called to take care and nurture animals and to be around animals, because you have that purity. You can match their level. You can understand them. So, you know, this Queen of Wands is asking you to start working your magic. Candle magic, 1111 on the camera when I just said that. So candle magic is extremely important. Lighting candles, I think it's creating that devotional space. Or, you know what, the end of May and moving into June is all about devotion for you. It's taken me so long to get to your reading, Pisces, and once I finally got here, I thought, oh my god, what is this going to be? Because all I felt was this rage. And then, you know what we've gotten underneath the surface of this rage? It's magic, because this rage has to do with fear. You're angry because you're afraid, because it's, you know, serenity, because you're wanting to find peace and things have felt really unstable for so long, and it's been really, really hard, and so it's kept you have a subconscious attachment to believing that there's not going to be enough, that you're not going to receive your flowers, that you're not going to receive your blessings, that you're not going to find your success and reach the place that you're really yearning for, and that you're not going to find the home that you're yearning for. A lot of you guys are searching for where feels like home, and it's not even just like a house, but it might be how's this wind? It might fully be like a community, like a group of souls that actually feel like home. 1222 on the camera when I said that. Let's hope this wind doesn't blow you over again. I knew that I should have put a brick on the back of this, but I was just like, nah, it's fine. So, you know, go on with the flow, Pisces, just allowing things to not be perfect. See how that wasn't annoying me in the beginning. Like, that dog was driving me crazy, and I'm like, I love animals so much, but a barking dog that just doesn't stop, like, I can deal with it for a little bit, but, you know, when it's been going on for 5 minutes and I'm like sitting here waiting to start the reading, I'm kind of getting like, all right, come on, dog, surely you've barked whatever you needed to bark at, fucking you've barked at raw, like, I don't know. But anyway, it's just allowing yourself to go with the flow more. This Queen of Wands is owning your potential, you know. You have so much magic in the palm of your hand, and I feel like May to June you're really going to be accessing that, because it's working with the fears that really are coming up for you in the night. I want you to really start paying attention to your dreams and to what you're thinking of before you go to bed. I'm feeling like doing rituals before you go to bed is the best thing that you could possibly do. Bedtime and morning would be absolutely ideal, because then you can really start and end your day on the highest vibration and the healthiest devotional space that you can for yourself. But I feel like in nighttime in particular is really, really going to help you, because you can create this beautiful space and you can get yourself in an energy that really feels conducive to peace and to finding serenity, and just conducive to the reality that you're looking to create. You can do that over nighttime and really cultivate that, even if you're only spending 10 minutes a night lighting your candles, putting on some incense or something, and maybe putting on a song and dancing in the mirror for, you know, whatever that thing is going to be for you. Do it, go for it, because working your magic is really, really going to be powerful, and I really am emphasizing candle magic in particular would really, really be beneficial at the moment. Anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else that you want to talk about? Let's just get any parting words of advice for Pisces to the end of May, and finding their joy and their light again. Crazy stuff. Okay, we have the Page of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So needing to be honest with yourself and other people. We have the Eight of Cups, we have Temperance in reverse, we have Five of Cups, and we have the Knight of Cups. So, okay. I want to show you these cards. So this is really making me feel like what Spirit's asking from you what you're being called into in the end of May is letting go of walking. Oh my god, look, I'm sorry, just scratch that for a second. Shit, it's a burning bowl. Candle magic. You guys are really needing to, like, I think, get clear on what you're at. This is feeling like getting really clear on what is pissing you off and what is hurting you, because at the end of the day, you're agitated by grief, feeling as though you'll lose more than you'll gain. It's a mindset that you're needing to walk away from. With this Knight of Cups, it feels like this is getting, like, inspired to romanticize life again, to think about the potentials in life again, to get excited about life again. It just feels as though with this Knight of Cups, it's really asking you to get a little bit, like, delusional in a way. Like, do your Pisces magic and start to use your imagination again to imagine the life of your dreams, because at the moment you're kind of stuck in this energy that's keeping you from healing and keeping you from finding balance, and that is being stuck in loss and being stuck in what you've had to lose in order to get to where you are. Instead, it's time to walk away from that and to start looking at what you're going to gain by moving into this new energy, because there's a horizon in that background. You know, she's walking away from what doesn't feel good anymore. She's letting it go. She's burning it up. She's literally releasing it. This is balancing your masculine and feminine energy, using fire magic to nurture your water. You know what I mean? Like, letting go, finding different ways to release what you know that you're ready to walk away from, because this Nine of Cups is saying there's a brand new life that's waiting just at your door. You know, it's like giving me, like, this new life is like a knight in shining armor. Like, there's something really, really beautiful that you can expect to see, something that's going to feel really, like, I'm just hearing romantic. Like, I feel like it's just really important that you start to see the romance and the beauty of just everyday life again, and you'll do that by releasing this Five of Cups energy, from not holding on. She's literally got this beautiful, see how she has this beautiful big bowl in the background that's full of all this light, and all she can do is focus on what is being lost down here. And the thing is, she's the one pouring it out, she's the one letting it go, she's the one releasing it, and yet she's the one that's crying over what she's choosing to let go. You know what I mean? So that is a natural thing. That's what we do. That's how humans are. But essentially, it gets to a point where don't cry over spilled milk. That's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. It's like, it's okay to grieve. Of course, the grief is so necessary. It's a really necessary part of healing, but don't get stuck in it. Don't get stuck in the belief that you're broken because you have experienced certain things. You know, that could be the thing about Pisces. Sometimes Pisces can get lost in isolating ourselves and losing ourselves to the bigness of everything, and getting caught up in what feels just like too much, you know. We take on everything. When we get hurt, we really truly get hurt, and so we can sometimes lose ourselves and become a slave and a victim to that, because we can't let it go at times. But that is also the beauty of being a mutable sign, because we actually do have a gift in being able to release. It asks us to move out of being in a victim mentality, though. We need to let that go, and we need to say, I have control now of how I manifest my future reality. My past may not be perfect, and I may not have, you know, experienced things that I would ever want to experience again, and yet I can see that for what it is, and I can respect that, because your past needs to be respected. I feel like that's a real thing for you, Pisces, respecting the past, because the past is what's going to move you into this beautiful, beautiful present, and into literally the Nine of Cups is the card of wish fulfillment, and it's finding your health and your happiness in somewhere that feels really safe and stable and solid to you, because I feel like you're looking for peace and you're looking for home, and you're really on the cusp of finding that. You're on the verge of finding that, because you're finding it within you first, and that's been the biggest thing. And it's asking you to let go now of holding on to what feels wrong, holding on to these agitations, holding on to this frustration and this fear and this sadness, because it's really, really going to be your time to, like, let go. Like I said, Saturn's in Pisces, so Saturn is really looking to level you guys up. Saturn is looking to bring back this magic and this power that you have as a Piscean. You know, it's a gift to be a Pisces, I truly think. I'm not biased because I'm a Pisces sun and Saturn, but you know, Pisces is truly an incredible energy that really has a lot of potential. We are the end of the zodiac. We have been through all of the signs, and so we have knowledge of power of magic in every single dimension, in every single way, and we have a gift of being able to use that if we can really tap into it and not get lost in the overwhelm and the fear and the feelings. You know, sometimes we can really get lost in the feelings of other people, and so this is just taking that energy back into ourselves. And like I said, the best thing you can do for that is hanging out with animals, spending time with animals. I've been finding actually that I've been feeling a little frustrated lately. I'm kind of on holidays. I'm up visiting my grandma with my mum, so it's just, you know, me, my mum and grandma, and it's been absolutely fantastic. But there's been some moments where I've needed to like cool my jets, and we have 3 dogs here. Me and mum brought our 2 dogs, and grandma's got a dog here, and they're 3 big massive dogs, and they're just bringing me so much joy. They're bringing me so much joy. I'll be like in a bad mood, and then I'll sit there at the bottom of the stairs and just watch them play for like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, nah, now I'm good. You know, it's really been actually bringing me into like a healthy, happy place. So that is really my advice for you, is when you're feeling overwhelmed, try and spend as much time as you can with animals or just in nature. Even if you've got to go out and get a fish, I don't know, like, or a bird, if you can't have like a dog or a cat, or, you know, your own pet, even maybe spending time and offering to help out and walk your friend's pet. You know, if you know that your friend works every day and they have a dog, offer to take their dog for a walk. You know what I mean? It's just getting proactive in how you can really serve animals, because that's something that's really feels like a calling for your soul, and you're going to find a lot of joy in being of service. You are literally the sign of service. You are the highest service that there can be. You are spiritual union. So essentially, when you are in this energy of being committed and nurturing and loving and protective of your own physical vessel, and when you're doing that for others as well, you are just a force to be reckoned with, you know. And you're going to find so much peace, I think, once you start really stepping into this next level you, and this brave, peaceful version and magical, like, you know, this Queen of Wands is really standing out to me, just the way she's like looking at the magic in her hand, so excited by your potential. This is going to be you coming into June. It's just excited by the potential, because you are so devoted. What was it? Your words were discipline and devotion? I'm not sure, but anyway, Pisces, 22 on the clock. I think I'm going to use that as a sign to say, let's wrap this up, because there's been so many synchronicities in this reading. I feel like you guys are just so tuned in and connected to spirit at the moment, and it may not feel like that at times, but I just want you to know that you really are. Even in those moments where you're feeling dark and frustrated, those emotions are coming up because they want you to feel them, because they want to teach you and tell you something. They're essentially showing you where a boundary might have been crossed. So Pisces, I love you so much. If you're still here with me, thank you. I really appreciate you. Let me know in the comments what's going on. If you enjoyed this and it resonated, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, then what are you waiting for? If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that through my website. That will be linked down below. Check out my Instagram if you feel like it. That's going to be linked below as well. If you feel like leaving a donation and a bit of love, that's fucking more than welcome, but never expected. I think that's it. I'd like to thank your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, your spirit guides, and all the beautiful benevolent beings that are surrounding you and I in all moments, for allowing us to receive and deliver this beautiful message. And yeah, I will see you guys in June, Pisces. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get a lot more content out. And I would also like you guys to give me any recommendations, if you have it as well, for content that you would like, any reading topics, anything you want. I'm open. So yeah, hopefully in June I'm going to be a lot more stable and consistent with my content. I'm going to be feeling a lot better, because I was feeling quite sick the past 2 months, so I'm alright now. Okay, anyway, Pisces, I'm going to stop blabbering on and let you continue with your day. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.